drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they aim up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it there.
And he only manages a couple here. Just not a whole lot of room to operate for him up there.
They did a really nice job standing their power places, and now
But it's going to wind up incomplete.
nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied.
Luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. No, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run again with Hunt. Oh, able to avoid it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
And down inside the 15 he goes. That good for 19 and a first down.
Not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now back to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got it. Touchdown Atlanta. Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul.
And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now. They've ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
He can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Terrell Lewis, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Fields now to throw. He completes this to Sutton. So third down, the Falcons go to the dime. 6 defensive backs. Henderson will try and run for the first. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Going with their tight end on fourth, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. Targeting Pitts on the outside, and he's got it complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Isaiah McKenzie. Point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
Just one snap here. The complexion of this game has already changed because the defensive side indicated their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into a lead.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive. Having a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry down for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Hamler. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This is about pushing more as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be down at the 42. Just a couple of yards still there. This play to move the sticks. Play action. It's Fields. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. It's like we just saw there. The defense, the manager, and structure the guys up front, so when you talk about James, or pretty much the team, that's what they do from the inside out. If you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Ready?
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 18 carries, 88 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the stop. Because
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to...
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to challenge, and they're going to give you. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
On the sneak, and he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams, and he'll get this up to about the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the 3rd down.
It's definitely not been there for him in the first half. I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. The pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time. And not a good time to make the drives when they were hit there with 5 defensive backs on the field.
That's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field. Guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Hunt will try going up the middle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That burst good for 20 on 1st down. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that point.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's London. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And a touchdown.
Kyle Pitts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This one fielded out to 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD. Ball Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And a Falcon.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Drake London. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Falcons and the Broncos, and it's coming up next.
The weather this time of year in the South. Perfect football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gordon, joined as always by Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Broncos in this one. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off the play action, you got an all-star in the making.
pass run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, further down the pitch. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there from the side. Terrell Lewis able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Falcon football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week. But all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 2nd and 3. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, Charles, look, this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man, London, right side. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it's 3rd and 4 now. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Ready, go. Ready.
Back to throw again. Got it open man. That's Campbell. Touchdown. Here's Campbell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will join on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Falcons on the drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Now it's Fields. Looking outside, he's down there. That's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, Williams. And a short gain down to about the 33.
That kind of makes sense because they've been throwing it right on this drive. Once again, they should passing formation. They shouldn't shut down. And then we have it. That's a nice play by them defensively there to hold it to a short game.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1. But this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
For the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A 1st carry now for Kareem Hunt. They'll get this to about the 38. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 18 carries, 88 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
2nd and 6. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His 1st catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
Check white. Check pink. Yellow. Line.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Ready.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep your defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. A sizable 16-yard jump there. The drive continues. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Right back to Pitts again. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. Fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Coup for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so. I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
NFL 23. And up next, we'll see Drake London. He got to the century mark in receiving last week with a pair of scores. It's the Falcons and the Broncos.
Season Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and the production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
On the threat.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Switch, yellow, switch, red.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 18 carries, 88 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They run again with Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here. Out they go. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And this is going to be on 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. A nice pickup of 24. 3rd down conversion.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? They're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move them?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Fields now to throw. That's taken in by Henderson. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in Adams there.
Players can sniff out their screen pass. It's just something that they can feel, something that they can sense. The quarterback drops back, but the lineman is just a little slow to block the oncoming rushers. He read it perfectly. Got in there and made the play.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Now Fields. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them. To show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, it's Williams. And this time not a as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no gain. We'll see no gain on the play here. It'll be 4 down. Here's Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Darrell Henderson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Next, receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Swings this out for Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I often wonder why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over-pursuing, and making a very nice play.
A give right side now to Hunt. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And shutting him off, now open field. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Our score after 1. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and that's wide receiver Drake London who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Switch yellow, switch red, up green.
On the counter, Hunt. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here. That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Going jet sweep, here's Campbell. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Trailing now 6-3. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, Fields. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. Search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Fields. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he will have a Broncos first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach like this and work hard all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Gets around him, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 74 yards on the ground now for Hunt. It'll be a first down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the puck up, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
18 yards there, and it'll be first and goal. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Hunt will get down close to the goal line, but not in, and he'll be marked down at the 1. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Kyle Pitts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And will make this a 4-point game. Drive of 4 plays. It was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. This time it's incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To the air again, Fields. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else.
Touchdown! Albert Okwuegbunam, 32 yards. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead. And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2nd and 5. Back to throw again. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 39-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And it's going to pass at 13. So holding things level just before half, and also leave very, very little time.
And I love the way that you phrase that. Put a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all... Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 30 on second down, Fields toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And taken down just shy of the 40. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now it's Fields. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 41, Fields. Open man Hamler. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Denver.
First down carry, it's Williams. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun again to Henderson. Down to the 25. He may be a bit undersized compared to offensive tackle. It's in size. The difference makes up for his ability to make tackles in the run game as well. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. On the ground with a tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
One play action. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Norris. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. First and yards,
anticipating this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet. Trying to dial up a big third down play.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. To throw is Fields. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have the Broncos first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how active he's been throwing the football in the second half, that's just a second incompletion.
If he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to take possession right at the 3-yard line. There was a drive that had more promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to move the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Ready.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Yellow, line, switch, yellow.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now here on EA Sports. 13 all our score as we start quarter number 4.
Switch right, opposite, green, blue,
2nd and 9 now. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Touchdown, Falcons! Isaiah McKenzie, 76 yards. And the Falcons drop quickly to take the lead right at fourth. Koo now for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A drive there, just 4 plays. The Falcons to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there. That's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Fields. Got it, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he's able to get that one back.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From just shy of midfield, Fields will get that complete to Albert O. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a first down throw. Fields. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Flush to his right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Williams again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. He'll stop him just shy of the goal line. Again, the yards will get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Tight end carry, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. it's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 25-yard line.
Check right. Check pink. Check right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run with Hunt. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Opposite. 3, blue, check.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt to about the 40-yard line. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. 6 yards left on 2nd down. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Holding. Offense.
Jonah Williams, former 1st-round pick, the guilty party. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now back to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll find Lindsey here. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check right. Check pink.
A carry here for Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Koo knocks this one through the post. The Celebrants as they have taken the lead in the final minute. It's a time to reset. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Broncos now down by a field goal. And time, a huge factor. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. So the incomplete pass on the last play that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Fields. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Some chances here. Needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side was like they were the better team out there, and the